Hey guys, so very unfortunate news. Matthew Perry from Friends, known as Chandler Bing. We might know him as Chandler Bing. Of him, he's the one up here on the screen, of course. Apparently, he passed away under somewhat suspicious circumstances, it seems. So, I'm gonna read some of what TMZ said. And then I will tell you what sounds strange to me. And then I guess we'll wait and play the waiting game and see what it actually turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? So, TMZ says more details are surfacing about the circumstances surrounding Matthew Perry's death. As sources tell us, he actually died at his own house after some physical activity this morning. We're told Matthew came home sometime in the AM after a 2-hour round of pickleball, and then he sent his assistant out on errands shortly thereafter. We're told when the assistant returned about 2 hours later, he discovered Matthew unresponsive. So he ran out to go do errands, came back, and there he is, unresponsive. Nightmare much? Okay. And called 911. So then he called 911. Unclear if what Matthew was doing before his passing played a role in his death at this point. The investigation into his death is underway. Law enforcement sources tell us the actor was found Saturday at an LA area home where we're told he appears to have drowned. So when I first heard this, my first instinct was drowned, because it's such a strange thing. It's like it's gonna seem like it has nothing to do with anything, but it was just weird to me. It's like he's this celebrity. He's 54 years old, been on the earth that long, and has been around enough stuff. He has people around him, he should. And you say he drowned, and my first instinct is in the ocean? Because in the ocean, I can understand. In the ocean, I can understand. He's on a boat, falls off, ocean, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who you are. The sharks is bigger, and they're richer. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was my first thought. And then I literally said, I hope it wasn't in a pool or like a hot tub or jacuzzi or something. Because that is such a strange kind of way for somebody, like, especially for somebody, it's just, I don't know, it just seems so odd to me. It just seemed odd to me personally. And then it turned out to be, as our sources say, first responders rushed over on a call for cardiac arrest. It's unclear where exactly on the grounds this happened. So first it says that they don't know where it happens, but then it says our sources say he was found in a jacuzzi at the home. So, and we're told there were no drugs found at the scene. We're also told there is no foul play involved. How can they even know that? I thought that was odd too. How can they go ahead and discard the whole idea that it could be foul play if they have no idea what happened? They say they think he drowned. If they can't even say for sure that he drowned yet, then how can they say there's no foul play? Like if they figure out that he drowned, okay, fine. But if they haven't even figured that part out yet, how can they say there's no foul play? It may not be the assistant, but I mean, I'm just saying. I just thought that was very, very strange. And for those who know of Matthew Perry, he has had a kind of a struggle in his life with, drug use. Okay, like a really bad one. He wrote a memoir not too long ago, and then he just kind of was missing, and like seeing him out and about was like this big thing because no one was seeing him at all. He did a memoir and then he was missing. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of hit off in the cut. And from what I hear from people, they say when he was, I guess, interviewing and stuff from his memoir, that he seemed to be extremely, under the influence then possibly. So, but I mean, that's not confirmed. That's just, what other people I've heard have said. So, I mean, I just thought it was very, very strange, extremely unfortunate. Like, it's so weird. Like the Friends franchise is the most iconic in like syndicatedness, you know, like they're even I'm trying to get into kind of getting collector's items and stuff. And one of the things that I definitely want to have in my collection is like the Friends Lego sets. Like they have the little cafe that they used to be in, and then their apartments like in Lego sets or whatever. And I'm like, man, this is something I gotta have. I need to have that, like the future. That's gonna be the future of my children. You know what I'm saying? Like this is clearly gonna be something that's gonna be worth something later. Like it's just they're such a big deal. It's actually kind of shocking, actually, that he's the first to go. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't really feel like I think he's the first out. So I know they're all going to be very, very sad, and it's all so sad. It all is very, 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 very sad. You know, rest in peace, my guy. You know, I mean, not to mention he looks very, very different now than what he looked like then. Like this picture that I have up, this is I picked one to do him some justice, you know, out of love, you know. But what he looked like now is completely different. Like very, very different story. Okay, so don't take care of yourselves out there. You know, once you get to a certain point, it gets very hard to come back off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? To back away from the edge. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'll just say, y'all behave. Okay, take care of yourselves. And Mama loves you. Yes, she does. She loves you. Peace.